Picture this. You open your fridge, the milk smells fine, the bread looks fine, but the date says yesterday, so you pause. Is it dangerous now? Did it somehow change overnight? Every year, billions of dollars in perfectly good food gets thrown away because of that tiny printed stamp. It feels official, final, like a warning. But here's the strange part. Most expiration dates were never designed to tell you when food becomes unsafe, and once you see what they actually mean, that little date may not scare you anymore. Most people believe expiration dates are strict safety deadlines. Miss the date, risk getting sick. That belief feels logical, but it isn't fully true. In many cases, the date on your food has more to do with quality than danger, and in some countries, companies decide those dates themselves. So if it's not a safety switch, what is it really? For most of history, food did not come with printed dates. People used their senses. If milk smelled sour, they did not drink it. If bread felt hard or moldy, it was thrown away. Simple. Expiration dates only became common in the 1900s when food started traveling long distances and sitting on store shelves for weeks. Shoppers were buying from strangers now. Trust had to be built. But that solution created a new problem. Expiration dates weren't originally about safety, they were about consistency and liability. Manufacturers needed a way to guarantee that the food reaching your hands still tasted and looked good while protecting themselves from lawsuits. Labels like Best Before and Use By were introduced as markers of quality, not danger. But over time, people started treating them as strict rules. That's where confusion begins. And here's the twist. In most countries, companies choose those dates themselves, often conservatively, which means food can last far longer than the label suggests if stored correctly. Here's the key conflict. Best Before measures quality, while Use By measures safety. That tiny printed date doesn't always signal danger. Bread may get stale, milk may lose flavor, but for many foods, the risk of illness is still low. Understanding the difference is crucial because mixing them up is why billions of dollars of perfectly safe food are thrown away every year. Let's break down the main labels you see every day. Best Before is about quality, not safety. After this date, food may lose flavor, texture, or freshness, but it's usually still safe if stored properly. Think pasta, rice, chocolate, or honey. Use By is different. This one is about safety, especially for highly perishable items like fresh meat, seafood, or unpasteurized dairy. After this date, bacteria can grow rapidly, so caution is needed. Sell By is mostly for retailers. It tells the store how long to display the product. It doesn't mean the food suddenly becomes unsafe after that date. And here's the part most people don't realize. Many of these dates are set by the manufacturer, not the government. That conservative choice keeps them legally safe, but doesn't necessarily mean your food is bad. In most countries, expiration dates are not tightly regulated. In the US, for example, except for infant formula, companies decide the dates themselves. Infant formula is the only product legally required to have a date, thanks to the FDA. For everything else, manufacturers choose conservative dates to avoid lawsuits, not because the food is unsafe. That means your canned beans, dry pasta, or frozen vegetables could last years beyond what the label suggests if stored correctly. Those conservative dates have consequences. In the US, the USDA estimates 30 to 40% of food is wasted, and global losses cost hundreds of billions of dollars annually, according to the FAO. Every discarded loaf, can, or carton adds up, not just in money, but in environmental impact. Landfills produce methane, and resources like water and energy are wasted too, and yet most of this could be avoided. So what should you actually rely on? For fresh meat, seafood, and unpasteurized dairy, follow the Use By date carefully. For non-perishables like rice, pasta, canned goods, or chocolate, trust your senses. Smell, texture, and appearance are often better indicators than a printed number. Expiration dates are a guide, not a switch, and understanding this can save money and reduce waste. And once you realize that one small printed date can control what you eat and what you throw away, you start to wonder, what other labels in your kitchen quietly shape your decisions? The answer might change how you shop, store, and even think about food forever.